the northeast. These are just a few of the communities in the path. Again, we mentioned Butler Mill and then also the community of Aspel. Coming into Butler Mill here in about 7 minutes or so, and then into the Aspel community around 4:20 is when that one would be arriving. Again, there's another storm though just north that also contains a little bit of rotation as well. So we're keeping an eye on that one also. And I'm going to pull this storm track off, and we're going to track that one as well, just in case National Weather Service decides to issue a warning on it also. So let me show you where that storm just south of Gurley is going to be going. Again, it's small, so that's what's a little unusual. These are not large, well-organized storms, really showers with a few rumbles of thunder. Let me move this out of the way. Again, this will be coming through the Paint Rock area here in the next 15 minutes or so. So if you are in Paint Rock, just be aware there is another rotating storm just south of Gurley tracking in your direction. Stevenson Reservation by 3:57 and into the Woodville, Limrock area around 4 o'clock or a little bit after that. So again, there's not a warning on this one, but we're keeping an eye on it as well, as it is also showing some signs of rotation. And again, let me show you what that looks like here on 31 triple Doppler. And you can see both storms, both have a little rotation. Again, south of Gurley, little circulation here, and west of Humpton, a little bit of rotation showing up here. Going to do a quick look here, again, anywhere from Paint Rock to Woodville to far northern Marshall County, north of Grant. Do want you to be headed to your tornado shelter just as a precaution. Quick look here. This is the debris tracker. We use this to kind of line up where the circulation is and see if there's anything catches our eye that would indicate something on the ground. And I will say, looking at both these, don't necessarily see that. So again, at the moment, this is just radar indicated rotation that we are seeing out of these storms. Now we do have other activity moving on through, so let me kind of expand the view and then we'll get back to a closer look at these storms as well. Mostly what we have going on right now is in the vicinity of Madison County. There's a strong storm that's come out of East Limestone. Was a little bit stronger about 15 minutes or so ago. So this one is weakening a bit as it moves into Madison County, but around the Harvest area, around Madison and the vicinity of Highway 72, some very heavy excuse me, rainfall and some frequent lightning here. And this, for the most part, is going to be moving across the northern half of Madison County. Nothing that is severe showing up out of this at the moment. And as we kind of expand the view all across North Alabama, most of the activity that we have ongoing right now is near and east of I-65. And most of the data that we're looking at kind of suggesting this is what will be the primary round of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. So between now and probably around 6 o'clock or so, late afternoon into the evening hours, this eastern portion of North Alabama is where most of the activity is going to be. We're not really anticipating that there will be any strong storm activity that will be impacting you folks out here towards the shoals again during that time frame. So primarily across northeastern Alabama is what we're going to be watching. And again, these two storms in eastern Madison County, now moving into northern Marshall, western, southwestern Jackson County. Again, both of those have been showing some signs of rotation. So that's why the tornado warning has popped here from the National Weather Service. We're still seeing that, not a strong signal of rotation, but again, in the vicinity of Butler Mill, that's where we're seeing the circulation. This is going to be passing, again, far northern parts of Marshall County, a little north of Cathedral Caverns there. And again, we've got our other storm that is showing some rotation. That one's right along the Madison-Jackson County line right now. Don't have a warning at the moment on it, but these storms and showers, really, there's not even a lot of lightning with these, are very, very similar in structure. So we do have the one tornado warning, possibly might get one issued here on the northern storm as well. But again, this is the only thing of concern out there right now that we are currently tracking. Again, tornado warning goes until, let me check the latest update here. This tornado warning for northern Jackson, southwestern Jackson, northern Marshall County goes until 4 o'clock. So we'll see if this does continue to hold together. Again, you just look at it on radar. This is not what you typically would expect to see with a storm that has tornado potential. It does not look particularly impressive, but sometimes it doesn't matter, which is why we use our radar technology to take a look inside of these storms and see what they are doing in terms of rotation. And again, we've got a couple here that are doing that. Again, a little rotation here. Now southeast of Gurley, moving into far southwestern Jackson County. No warning on this, but again, if you're in the vicinity of Paint Rock, I want you to be headed to your tornado shelter just to be on the safe side. Just a reminder what that is. Lowest level of the building that you're in, many walls between you and the outside as possible. And again, near Butler Mill, a little bit more of a stronger signature showing rotation. And again, this is going to be tracking east-northeast, kind of straddling the Marshall-Jackson County line. If you are in Woodville, you may get caught in between these. The storm to your northwest may pass a little north. This one may stay a little bit to the south, but still want you to seek shelter, again, anywhere from Woodville to Limrock as well, just to be on the safe side. Again, keeping an eye to see if we have anything that is indicated on the ground. As we look at our debris tracker here, we don't see that. What we would look is within the sea of red to see some brighter and lighter colors showing up, and we just don't even have that in the vicinity of where that circulation is around Butler Mill. So I don't think we have something on the ground, but again, we are still tracking rotation that is showing up here. Again, northern Marshall County in particular, near Butler Mill. There's your circulation, green toward the radar, red's away, counterclockwise rotation is what we're picking up. Again, out of what's really just a heavier shower, the way that it looks on radar, but sometimes strange things can happen. Again, if you're in Paint Rock, we're watching a little bit of circulation here as well. Officially no warning for you, it's only on the storm near Butler Mill, but again, if you're in the vicinity of Paint Rock, I do want you to, again, be in your shelter, at least the middle part of the building that you're in, and away from windows just to be on the safe side. Let's see here. No reports have been noted as far as any sort of damage, any confirmation of a tornado. Again, the rotation is there, and usually that rotation that we see on radar can sometimes precede something actually touching down. But in this case, we're not getting any reports of that. And again, the actual structure of the storm back here towards Butler Mill, south of Woodville, looking at it on radar, it's not real impressive. So if a tornado is to be produced, in my opinion, it would be something that would be brief and maybe on the weaker side, but still could do a little bit of damage. So again, if you are right here along the Jackson, Marshall County line, just want you in your shelter. Swearingen, I expect this will stay a little to your north. Woodville, it's likely going to pass a little to your south. Aspel, that is going to be tracking right in your general direction. If you know someone traveling on Highway 72 here in southwest Jackson County that are maybe in the vicinity of Woodville, might just want to give them a call, just give them a heads up, say we do have a shower or thunderstorm that does have a tornado warning associated with it that is going to be very, very close to the highway here, passing between Woodville and over towards Aspel. May just want to have them pull over just to be on the safe side and wait until this storm has kind of passed over 72 or at least has weakened at this point in time. Again, we're just seeing very, I would say even now, even less of a signature of rotation, still a little bit. Again, near Butler Mill, looks like this is getting ready to cross, let's see, what highway is this?
Jeff, the National Weather Service said they will be canceling the warning shortly.
Okay. So that was Amber, meteorologist Amber Kulik, letting me know. So the Weather Service is going to be canceling this warning shortly. Again, there is still some rotation here. It is less defined than it was, but still there. Again, a little north of the road that goes to Cathedral Caverns, if you know where that is, going off of 72. I know a lot of people in this area, that road there, you often see them pulled over doing some fishing there. So again, that's where the circulation is showing up. Very close to Highway 72. Again, this is the Jackson-Marshall County line, so this is where the circulation is showing up. And again, it looks like the Weather Service is going to allow this to expire. I'll let Amber let me know when that happens. Okay, so we're just going to kind of wrap this up here for you. Again, watching around Paint Rock, there's a little circulation. It's very subtle. Again, neither of these storms, and I hesitate to call them storms because they're really not producing a lot of lightning, but some heavier showers here showing some signs of rotation, and it may be in this area of southeast Madison County, southwest Jackson County. There's enough wind shear in the lower part of the atmosphere that's allowing some of these storms to rotate just a little bit. But again, this is not even being driven by anything that is particularly strong. You look at this on radar, you'd normally expect to see a lot of orange and red being picked up. So these are not even strong storms. But again, that doesn't mean that they can't rotate just a little bit. The one here near Paint Rock kind of falling apart a little bit. And again, even the one here south of Woodville starting to lose its organization just a bit. Do want to reset the view, and then we are going to get you back to regular programming and show you what else we have going on. And again, primarily I-65 eastward. There's nothing out in the shoals right now. I've been watching to the west out in Mississippi, western Tennessee, really nothing getting organized there. So if we're going to have any severe weather and any strong storms through the remainder of this afternoon, it is primarily going to be east of I-65, eastern Madison County, maybe eastern Morgan County, you folks in Marshall, Jackson, DeKalb County. We're going to continue to watch things for you. But again, the Weather Service has canceled the tornado warning. There is still a little bit of broad rotation in these showers, but it appears they are starting to weaken, and so therefore the threat for a tornado appears to be subsiding at this point in time. We're here watching, though. We will have, of course, a full update on your forecast coming up on WAAY 31 News at 4 p.m. For now, though, we will send it back to regular programming. For meteorologist Amber Kulik, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle. We will see you for another update coming up here at the top of the hour.
Book fair market value for any trade. Drive away in your Greenway Hyundai today. Visit greenwayhyundaiofdecatur.com.
Promotional consideration provided by GoodRx. Save time and money on prescriptions.